so fine. I wish she were mine. That little girl over there, one with the lovely hair. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna make her mine. If it takes me forever, it's just a matter of time. She's a soft-spoken girl, also seems kind of shy. Makes me wonder why. Shouldn't even give her a try. But then again, she can't shine. She can't shine away forever. And I'm gonna make her mine. If it takes me forever. She's so fine. Got to make her mine. Sooner or later. I hope it's not later.
you search, oh, baby, shake your pants. With the ice, do you care to dance? In your search, oh, baby, shake your pants. With the ice, do you care to dance? In your search, oh, baby, shake your pants. With the ice, do you care to dance? In your search, oh, baby, shake your pants.
Jesse James and Frank James, Billy Kid, all the rest. Supposed to be some bad cats out there in the West. But when they dug me and my gangster ways, they hung up the guns and made it to the grave. 'Cause I'm a gangster of love. Yes, 'cause I'm a gangster of love. When I walk down the street, all the chicks that I meet say he's a cool gangster of love. I robbed the beauty contest of the first place winner. Found out in Hollywood with me, eating a big steak dinner. Try to get her to go back to pick up her prize. She stood up and said, "You just don't realize that I'm a gangster of love. Yes, I'm a gangster of love." When I walk in a bar, girls from near and far say he's a gangster of love. Jump in my white horse Cadillac, cross the borderline, rope 65 girls, make them all the same time. Took 25 or 30, put them all on a freight, a reward for me in each and every state. Chef said, "You've man read in a very deep voice." "Yes, sir, brother sheriff, and that's your wife on the back of my horse, 'cause I'm a gangster of love. Yes, I'm a gangster of love." When I walk down the street, all the girls that I meet say he's a cool gangster of love.
That is filled of all kinds of girls. Played his games from Boston, Mass to LA. He left his mark in every town, left broken hearts and lost and found. They don't love him and then he's away. Well, I watched her change his style from a playboy to a child. Look at loving like new toys, playing house like girls and boys. And that's love calling. There ain't no way that you can fake it. Well, that's love calling. There ain't no way you can escape it. Well, that's love calling. There ain't no way you can get by. Well, that's love calling. You might as well give love a try. she's too fast. Broken homes and empty pockets in her wake. She caused a lot of grief, you see. Only cared that she was free, pretending love, but it was a genuine fake. Yeah, well, I watched him change her ways. She was totally amazed how he loved her with such ease, but like a summer breeze. That's love calling. Ain't no way that you can fake it. Well, that's love calling. There ain't no way you can escape it. Well, that's love calling. There ain't no way you can get by. Well, that's love calling. You might as well give love a try. Don't you hear my love calling you? Don't you hear my love calling you? Don't you hear my love calling you? You. Don't you hear my love calling you? Don't you hear my love calling you? Don't you hear my love calling you? You. Now the two of them are one on the third planet from the sun. You know they're happy with what they've got, and they say they've got to lie. That's love calling. Ain't no way that you can fake it. Yeah, that's love calling. Ain't no way you can escape it. Yeah, that's love calling. Ain't no way you can get by. Yeah, that's love calling. You might as well give love a try. Yeah, that's love calling. Ain't no way that you can fake it. Yeah, that's love calling. Ain't no way you can escape it. Oh, that's love calling. Ain't no way you can get by. Oh, that's love calling. You might as well give love a try. The girls in love, the boys in love. I'm in love and you're in love. He's in love, she's in love. You might as well give love a try. Making love, hey, knowing love. God, saying love, whoa, what is love? Knowing love, hey, saying love, whoa, knowing love, hey.
Shoot, shoot, doodly-wop, stay. Shoot, shoot, doodly-wop, stay. Shoot, shoot, doodly-wop, stay with me. Can't you see? 'Cause it's time to be real. Fooling around is how I feel. Let me go, let me stay. 'Cause we're losing our way. Shoot, shoot, doodly-wop, stay. Yeah. Shoot, shoot, doodly-wop, stay. Shoot, shoot, doodly-wop, stay with me. Can't you see? You turn night into day. Yeah. Confused by the things you say. You say go, then I know. 'Cause you're walking away.
Since I was little, I was just sketching and drawings, and I actually wanted to be a sculptor and painter.
I was just this child who was always redesigning my parents' home. I was fascinated by cars. I really wanted to be an architect.
I didn't play with Barbie because you could only do so much, but you could play with Legos, my brother's toys, because it's always a building block.
I always collected photos of the cars, so I always had that passion, but I never looked deeply into that career. And when I walked into our center and there was a class for transportation design, I thought this is like the coolest thing. That was when I realized that I should just do this.
I didn't know about car design. I knew about industrial design. Everything that I learned, that every item that we have was designed by somebody. And when you think about it, that's incredible. Nothing just happened. So I study product design, transportation design, and personally, I think I fell in love with inside because for me, it was more personal, and I was able to extract what I believe and start making things visible.
I went to work as an interior designer and really didn't enjoy it. Ultimately, I took a job with an industrial design firm, and I learned about this design called color and trim. It's since now known as CMF, and that's kind of where I started. I learned that, wow, I could do interior design on cars. When I realized that, it was like my world opened up to me.
That's the part that I am actually proud the most and I had the most fun with, is being able to professionally do that from beginning to end. Now to look back, it's pretty incredible experience.
I love car. It's fast, it's a machine, and it's beautiful. I'm one of those very blessed person that so happens to be my hobby became my career.
I literally pinch myself every single day that I get to do this as a job. I mean, there's some real challenges to it, but I just feel like I hit the jackpot. I'm super lucky that I kind of found this path.
That's a very good question. Will there be an EV for me?
What about me? An EV for me?
What about me? Can I get one too?
An EV for this princess? What's an EV?
And a baby one for me. And what about Michelle from Michigan?
Me? What about me? Will there be an EV for me?
Me?
Me? Me?
I saw the first light, the first steps. Now I see much more in the finest detail. I capture Earth in all its beauty. I see action. I see drama. And I see it in the finest detail. Moments of inspiration. And the first steps. I'm still awake for the first light. OnePlus 9.
Welcome to my show. This is Marquise as usual, and you are watching the Keyse Review. Hope everybody's doing good today. How many people that I got in the chat right now? I've already talked to a couple people, so keep on joining those chats, man. I am watching it. I'm reading your comments. If this is your first time here, thank you for joining us. Please go ahead and hit the like button on there if you can, if you're watching this video. Also, again, if you're new, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, let you know whenever I go live, let you know whenever I have a video uploaded, all that good stuff. And your boy has been busy. We took, had to take a couple of weeks off. I had to do a lot of things the previous week, so I didn't get to stream. And then, of course, last week was Easter. Didn't want to stream on Easter. So, we doing it today. I've been extremely busy with a lot of stuff and trying to digest a lot of news. And this episode won't be as big as I wanted it to be because I got a late start on it. But still, it's going to be a great show nevertheless. We're going to be talking about the new EV from GMC Hummer. Yes, sir. And, of course, we got a little bit of PlayStation news, got a little bit of Xbox news, and we're going to be talking about that OnePlus 9. Yes, sir. Nice. So let me know if you guys can hear me okay, if you guys see me okay. I kind of bumped up the lighting, so it's like blurring me in my face. So, and as you guys seen, we lost an entertainment icon, DMX, aka Earl Simmons was his real name, and he died. Looks like it was drug related. I don't have all my information on it, but rest in peace, DMX. I remember when I used to see him a lot. And when Rough Riders came out, the Rough Riders anthem, the stop, drop, set them down, over, don't stop, like that, like right there made me a fan of DMX. And then he had a chain of hits, and then he did movies like Belly, and did some TV shows and stuff like that. So it's really, really sad to see somebody go out like that, especially somebody as infectious as DMX. And, he did have a little bit of a troubled life. He was trying to get better, but he was always seemed like he was a decent human being to others, at least. And, it's just crazy that he passed away. And he was only 50 years old. So, rest in peace, DMX. And, we'll see you on the other side, man. But yeah, it's just kind of sad. We also have, I believe, I don't know if we call him Prince Philip or King Philip, in England that died, the Queen's husband. So he passed away this past week. So stuff happens. People goes on. People passes away. It sucks, but that's the way of life. Yeah, but DMX, that one kind of touched me a little bit. I was listening to some of the songs the other day, and he had one of his songs called Slipping. It was like, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. And, that's a very emotional song. And it pretty much explains him as a nutshell, dealing with issues, dealing with addiction, and, trying to pick himself back up. So, sucks if we have to lose DMX, man. Rest in peace. We're losing a lot of people, a lot of top stars over the past couple of years. But life goes on. So anyway, how everybody doing? Look like we got Tristan on, we got Jania on, we got Jenna Nason. Give a hand clap to Jenna Nason. Jenna Nason, she just started a stream for gaming on Twitch. So make sure you visit her on Twitch. I was actually streaming with her a little bit the other day. Even though I was tired, I still streamed a little bit. I built her a new computer, so check it out. She does some good stuff on there. Check out Jenna Nason. I think it's Jenna B Nason on Twitch, I believe. Jenna, put in the comments, please. Let everybody know. But yeah, we have that. Anyway, you guys ready to get to the show?
For shizzle dizzle.
Let's go. So, first plan of business that we have, and why is my picture? I don't know why this does this to the scene. I'm going to have to redo it later. So, let me unblock that. First plan of business is going to be Logitech. So, here's the thing with Logitech, and it's not good news at all. It kind of made me a little bit mad, I'm not going to lie. So, what we just found out Friday, they just dropped this news on Friday, that Logitech will be discontinuing their line of Harmony Smart Remote, guys. Doggone shame, man. Doggone shame. So, from what we understand that, I guess the business is only about 6% of what they're bringing in. And for some reason, they just didn't decide to continue with it anymore. For what reasons, I don't understand. But it sucks because it's like, I was always big on the Harmony remotes. Right, my video, there you go. I was always big on the Harmony remote. I have one if I actually get it right here. So I have the Harmony Touch remote right there. So it just kind of sucks that they decided to get rid of these awesome products. The only real gripe I had, I had to do a couple of updates to it, but once I did that, it's pretty stable. It has a little touchscreen right there, so you can hit this and watch TV or play game, which I got to play, change that, one day. But it's kind of stupid, especially when you're talking to people that has a lot of devices, people with a lot of smart devices that like to control everything from the control. Now, of course, you can have your smart device, or your smartphone or everything like that, but I don't want to be changing channels with this. I really don't. As much as I love my Surface Duo, I don't want to be changing, channels and stuff like that. There's no replacement for a remote. Sometimes the touchscreen is not the best of everything, or just a straight touchscreen. You have to have buttons, and this allows me to have physical buttons with the addition of a touchscreen on this guy. It's just crazy. Why? Oh, I just noticed this is not even playing the video. Why is it not playing the video? Why is it hidden? That is weird. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it was like that. And of course, it's gonna reset. Let me see. Let me read comments. Let me go back to this screen real quick. Genesis, yes, thank you, Keyse, for all of your help and playing with me. Jenna, post your link if you can in the comments while I'm resetting this. So let me see. Yes, recover my thing. PowerPoint seems like it just want to act up every day, man. I don't know what's going on with freaking PowerPoint. And it's the only real software to use for what I'm doing, unfortunately. Let me see. Let's link back. Open back. And then let's go. Let's pass some of these slides. Let's see. It's still loading. What's going on?
Since I was little, I was just sketching.
Okay.
That's a very good question.
Let's go by. Let's go by. Let's go by. Let's go Logitech. There we go. And let's change it into this software because we don't want to be seeing all of my notes and all that crap. Let's go PowerPoint is this one. Yep, there we go. Cool. All right. But anyway, it's kind of stupid that Logitech just decides to axe this stuff, man. It really is. And I mean, this is such a great product. I was even considering of upgrading my remote. I went and bought the Logitech Harmony Hub, which really, dude, the Harmony Hub expanded so much. It just really expanded. What the heck is Oh my God, hold on, let me just close this. What is going on with this thing today? And I reset the computer today, so I'm not sure why PowerPoint's acting up. Let's see. Unless it's just for some reason doesn't like that video, maybe. I've been noticing some of that. For some reason, PowerPoint don't like certain videos. Let's see, let's open this up. But then it plays fine when I'm checking in and double checking everything. It's kind of weird. But anyway, guess I'll talk about this while we're going on. But it just sucks that, and it's kind of stupid if you ask me, that Logitech just went ahead and just axed a remote line. Like, hey, we're just going to axe it and all that good stuff. And we're just not going to be able to do, you know, or release anything. We're not going to manufacture nothing. Heck, at least sell it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that, and I've been seeing the comments actually, a lot of people is not happy with this decision. A lot of people, because it brings on, because they say, oh, we'll support it as long as people are still using it. How long are you guys going to support it, Logitech? How long are you going to support it? Because to me, that's just lip service right now. Like, how long are you really going to be supporting this product? You know, we don't want to hear that, oh, we're going to support the product, you know, if you're getting rid of it. Because you might not be having it pretty soon, you know? So we want to make sure that everything's going to be good with us. And not only that, like, we're not going to have any future updates on it. We're not going to do anything special with it. I don't know, man. I really, really don't know what Logitech is going to be doing. It's just sad, you know, that, I don't know, man. I'm not sure, because a lot of people probably don't use the remotes, because, of course, with HDMI, and you got the CEC where everything's controlled with one remote and everything like that. A lot of times you can control some of the stuff on your remote, you know, and if you just have a TV and a cable box, okay, you're fine. But for people like me, receivers, PlayStation, you know, I can control other stuff with. I was thinking about getting a light switch. It's just crazy, man, how they decided to do this. So anyway, I'll post one of the posts right here. It says, and let me go to my notes. Oh, I didn't even read my contents of my contents today. So let me read this real quick. So of course we talk about Logitech. So Logitech kills remote line. Then we're gonna go to the overview of the Sony Bravia X90J TV, which is gonna be awesome. We're also going to be going over the MLB The Show that's on Microsoft Gamepass today. We also got Sony and Square Enix shows off the new game for Spoken, which is going to be awesome. Also, Sony's talking about a Game Pass killer. Lucid Motor CEO takes a Lucid Air on the drive. We'll be showing that video. GM unveils the GMC Hummer EV SUV. I can't wait to see that. And then OnePlus unveiled the 9 and the 9 Pro and the One Touch watch. Okay, going back. So, and can you everybody see me in the stream and hear me and everything? Everybody hear me pretty good? Let me know. Let me know if you can see me, all that good stuff. Because I'm not sure if my stream, it just went to 0, then it went to 5. So I know I was watching MBG. He was trying to trouble with his stream. And people was on there, but I don't know. Sometimes YouTube glitch too, so just be glitching. Anyway, this is what Logitech had to say. Hello, folks. We have been getting questions from the community surrounding the future of Harmony, and we're here with the official update. While Harmony remotes are and continue to be available through various retailers, moving forward, Logitech will no longer manufacture Harmony remotes. We expect no impact to our customers by this announcement. We plan to support our Harmony community and new Harmony customers, which includes access for our software and apps to set up and manage your remotes. We also have plans to continue to update the platforms and add devices to our Harmony database. Customers and warranty supports will continue to be offered. We thank all members of the Harmony community for allowing us in your living rooms and entertaining stats. Please visit our Q&A section below for further details or information, I should say. So, I don't know. It's like, what are they deciding to do? Are they going to, you know, maybe do something to where they're gonna just do the software? Because they did say they was gonna continue to add new devices and everything like that. And I'm waiting for the PS5, which we'll hopefully get to next week. But I don't know, man. I really don't know how to take this announcement because I just think it's kind of whack that Logitech just came up to this decision. I mean, if you're not really making money off of it, come up with something innovative, you know? Really, Logitech was the only real game for a real true smart remote. How you set your settings and, you know, press a button and make a macro, and then you could do like a movie mode and it lowers the lights and do this and that, you know. It was so intuitive. Like I've did a couple of Harmony remotes for a couple of people, so I don't know, man. We'll see what's going on, but that's Logitech, you know. That gets a boo. That gets a boo because I just feel like they should have not discontinued the line. I feel like they could have continued with it and all that good stuff. So I'm not sure if I get in the stream. Let me see. Let me know if you guys see me and hear me, by the way, because this thing's kind of acting weird. Okay, it looks like it's okay from this screen. Let me know if you guys hear me. If you having problems, post in the chat, and I can respond to it. That's why I use my Surface separately. Anyway, that's the Harmony remotes. Now, going on to some better news. We're going to go over to Sony. So, I've been talking about how I was going to do some more TV stuff on here. And, of course, being busy, I couldn't really sit down and really do a bulk of what I really like to do. So, this time I did it. I'll skip that too fast. I went over the Sony, you know, TVs and stuff like that. Look at the lines, and I wanted to do something because sometimes, of course, you know, review stuff and there's a lot of money, but I wanted to do something that's more cost efficient, something more that people would love to have in their living rooms and can afford, you know. So, and something I will even buy, you know, because none of us are rich right now. So, and especially with the pandemic, we probably got a lot more bills than what we came into 2020 with, dealing with the pandemic and everything like that. So. I wanted to show off the Sony Bravia XR, and excuse me. I want to show off the Sony Bravia XR, and this TV is called the X90J, and it looks like it's great. It's a great price. So let's go ahead and check out the video, guys. All right, sorry. I don't know what's going on. PowerPoint's really like putting a number on me today. Let's see. Let me see if I can do that back. I'm not sure. What's going on? Everything was just working perfect before I did this show. Okay. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. This is acting stupid today. See, let me close it. Actually, let me see if I can kill some of the processes. 'Cause I ain't got nothing. Let me see. Why is my XSplit broadcaster at 95%? That would explain it. Why is that so high? That's weird. Why is that so high? It's literally like at 95%. Let me see. Is PowerPoint closed? It says PowerPoint open. Let me close that real quick. And task. I'm just wondering why that's so high. It's literally taking a lot. And ain't got nothing else really going on. Why is my CPU usage so high? See, let me see. Something else got to be going on. Multi-extension. VM. This is VM right. Is that part off? Yeah, that's taking about 55%. And what's this other thing? VH extension writer. The heck is this? Let's end that task. I don't know what the heck that was. That's weird. That's super freaking weird. I don't know what the heck that was running in the background. And everything else. Okay, let's try. That's why I was crashing so much. I'm like, why is my thing crashing? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, open up night power. Jeez, technical difficulties live is no muy bueno. Let's see, let's connect that. Let's connect my device back. Let's do that. And let's make sure we got the screens back on where they need to be. PowerPoint. VLC. PowerPoint presenter view. There we go. That's what I want. So now I should have my mini player to pop up. Yep. So now let's get back to the Sony thing. Okay, let's try this again. That was weird. I don't know what the heck was going on with all those processes. It was something that was taking like 30%, and even like XSplit for some reason taking up more memory. So anyway, let's try this again, guys. Sorry about that. Awesome stuff right there, man. Some awesome stuff right there. So basically that's the Sony X90J, and I'm even thinking about getting this one. It's not an OLED. OLED will probably cost double the price, but this thing packs a punch. Of course, they're using the cognitive XR processor. So the whole big deal with this is that the TV is supposed to process that way that our minds think of how to watch TVs. And I've been actually hearing a lot of good things about this thing. A lot of people has been saying that this TV is really good. And of course, some of the other ones higher up, like the Master Series and stuff like that, a lot of people has really been loving this this new series, because one of the biggest things was coming out with HDMI 2.1, and making it compatible with the game systems and new high-end computers and everything like that. So that's one of the biggest things that we have. And you see with the XR motion and stuff like that. And then it also has another great technology. It's called Triluminous, which is deals with the colors and some of the contrast, everything like that. So, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think you can get any better than a Sony TV. There's nobody that really pays attention to picture as far as a television set in your home more than Sony. Sony does that the best. I know a lot of people like Samsung, a lot of people like LG, which I believe these Sony TVs does use the LG panels with the glass, but that's where everything stops. As far as everything else, it's completely Sony. Also, these things has Google TV on them now. So you can use Google TVs for your smart apps. So you can use Netflix, Hulu, Vudu. You can do smart control commands. You can use it with your Harmony remote that's about to go out of style. Yeah, but everything, So this is pretty amazing with these TVs. It doesn't have a release date on it. I'm hearing maybe near the end of this month, we may be getting something with the... we may be getting something with this TV being released, and I'm definitely going to be looking for it because it's time for me to upgrade. But it's pretty awesome, and it's got some good specs on it. It's a very nice looking TV. I mean, just look at that picture right there. Like, it just looks nice, and I really can't wait to see what it does when you actually get it in person, how it looks and everything like that. It's got full array of LEDs, all backlit, all that good stuff. And I guess I'll go ahead and put right here to all the specs. Then I'll pop some of them off at you. So, of course, I talked about the cognitive processor, XR, the XR Triluminous plural. Oh, Netflix calibration. So, it's to be able to calibrate with Netflix. It also has Dolby Vision. So, Dolby Vision pretty big, especially with the movie space right now. You got various theaters that's opening by the way, guys. So, movie theaters are opening back up, but that's a story for another day. It's also IMAX hatch. I told you it's got Google TV built in it, so you can do Chromecast features. You can do all those things directly on the TV. You do not need to buy anything extra. You got voice search, so it can search by your voice. You got Apple AirPlay and HomeKit compatibility. As far as the input-output's concerned, you have a composite video input. You have one RS-232C input for all you control freaks out there. You have 4 HDMI inputs. One of them's going to be HDMI 2.1. Thank you so much. I need that 2.1 in my life right now, man. You're going to have digital audio output, so that's most likely going to be your Toslink port, or your digital spit of optical, what people like to call it. You got 2 USB ports on there, Ethernet port, and you got Wi-Fi AC on it. It's also going to be ADCP compatible, so all the copyright licensing and stuff to view movies and everything like that. We got 4K resolution on there, obviously, up to 120 hertz, so that's great feature right there. Full array of LEDs. We have eARC on there, or enhanced audio return channel. So basically where eARC is, for those of you guys that don't know, so I got mine set up like this, where if you have your receiver or a sound bar and you have your TV set up, right? And then you have a source plugged into the TV. Usually back in the days, if you don't have an audio output on TV, you couldn't get through it. You need additional cabling and stuff like that. With eARC, you don't have to do all that. So basically, you'll just pass through the signal and pass all the sounds through the receiver or the sound bar. And then the cool thing about that is that you can just go through one HDMI cable. It makes it very simple. You might have to set up a couple means for it, but I love that eARC feature, especially with the new PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series. I'm not sure if PCs does that yet. Things like that. And I got a couple of comments. I'll read your comments in a minute, guys. We also got variable refresh rates, so very big on games, VRR. So you got VRR, it'll make the action a lot more faster, a lot more fluid. Automatic low latency mode, so latency from the time that you do something from your system to the time it hits the TV. Excuse me. This will be also available in 4 sizes. So you got a 50-inch, which is probably one I'm looking at right now, 55-inch, 65-inch, and 75 inches. And the price is not that bad. It starts off at $1,300. So good job, Sony. Good job, Sony. Good. Good specs, man. Great TV from Sony. Let me read the comments because y'all popping off over here. Jenna has said, yes, thank you, Keyse, for all your help in playing with me. Go ahead and post your link, Jen. Now that I got my stream fixed, I don't know what that was taking off. It looked like it was affecting XSplit, the software I'm using to stream, because now I'm back down to between 40 and 50%. So I'm not sure what the heck was going on there. Whatever program that was running, but I just axed it. Tristan says, we need to resume our movie nights with Jenna. Hey, I'll be down with that. I'll bring the popcorn, okay? And then maybe G can start going with this. So yeah, we'll be down with that. But you know, good job, Sony. Looking forward. I got my Sony TV right here. It's been with me for years and years. I've had this TV since the PlayStation 3, I want to say. I've had it since the PS3, before the PS4 was even out. So I've had it for a long time. That will be about 9 years, 10 years maybe. So I've had the TV for a long time. It still works. Playing my new system now, it looks phenomenal still. And there's nothing really wrong with it. So if I do get the new TV, I'll probably be looking to sell it. So anybody want to buy a great Sony TV, 40-inch, it's amazing. I might be selling in the future to get one of these guys, actually. So, you know, great job, Sony, again, you know. So now we are going to go be looking at this little company that's coming out with some cool stuff. Lucid Motors, baby. Yes.
What?
Awesome. So recently, we all know, for those of you that do know, Lucid Motors, a company making vehicles, EV vehicles, luxury vehicles, all those good things. And they are really threatening the existence of anything Tesla. Or I see Lucid maybe has a little bit higher stuff than Tesla. Tesla's probably going to start making sub $30,000 EVs. And it's very interesting what this company does. And there's a lot of stuff. I'm going to do everything on here this week. We'll probably be diverging it further in another future episode and everything like that, because they got some cool technology they worked with the sound, especially with Dolby, and actually putting in Dolby Atmos inside the system for certain things. But the stuff that Lucid Motors is doing is amazing. It really is. And the CEO, whose name I think is why can't I say his name? Let me find it. His name is Peter Rawlinson, I believe. And he takes it on a drive. This is one of the release candidates because they're getting close to releasing this puppy, at least the first one. So let's go ahead and we'll roll the video right now. Maybe. Doesn't want to play. Okay, let's do this. Let me see if we can add. Go back. Jeez, I'm having a lot of freaking computer issues today, am I? Wasn't this other video just playing though, right? B-roll. Yeah, that's playing perfectly fine. So why is this not playing fine all of a sudden? It's just crazy. Guess they don't want me to have a successful stream today. I must have been talking about somebody on the internet. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to go find it on the internet instead. Give me a minute here, guys. We'll go back to that Lucid slide real quick. Then we'll put on that scene. So let me see if I can pull it up real quick on YouTube. And we'll just have to roll it from there. Oops, not Logitech, Lucid. Release candidate. Now let me see if I can get this over here, and then let me make a scene for it real quick, because I gotta make it on the fly. I hate making stuff on the fly. Web page. Let me see. Or actually, let's just do it as a screen capture, devices, text, web page, video, game capture, screen. Let's just do screen capture. Let's do desktop or window capture. There we go. And give me YouTube, please. Explore, Lucid, YouTube. There we go. Yeah, here we go. All right. One monkey don't stop no show, guys. Let me get some sound rolling up in it. Okay, I gotta probably unmute this one. This sucks. This really do suck. Let's go here. Get me to Microsoft Edge, and I want to put that was a cable A. That's gonna be, yeah, cable A. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and reset it. All right, here we go, guys.
So here we are, heading south towards Wall Street along the banks of the River Hudson, just leaving Hudson Yards as we embark upon our drive around Manhattan. And we're going to check out the new Lucid building, which is exciting. Ahead of me, I can see the One World Trade Center standing there majestically. Adjusting my driver's settings here. Quick controls, working very nicely, very intuitive. Select the air conditioning. Down the temperature a little bit here. Massage seat function, go through that menu. That's very intuitive, that's good. Really enjoying the glass cockpit here because it's just, you know, everything that I need, all the driver instrumentation, all the driver information is really on line of sight with the road. I don't have to take my eyes off my central vision. One of the great things with the display is that I can get very precise finger touch because of the ergonomics with my elbow. My elbow is controlling where I can position my finger very precisely. So we can have smaller icons and more precise interaction. Yeah, this is good. So I think this IP, this instrument panel quality, is really there. It's absolutely fabulous. That's production ready. But some of these little switches, we need to play with and adjust the detent spring stiffness and detent ball, just to give them that Swiss watch quality. I'm just checking for visibility here in this dense urban environment. It's pretty good. We modified the mirrors for enhanced visibility from the betas. So we were getting a blind spot between the mirror and the A-pillar, and we made a big change quite late, drove the supplier nuts, and the engineering team, but man, it was worth it. Now it's paid dividends. Just facing up to these issues and nipping them in the bud. It's really lithe and agile here, very maneuverable. I'm gonna try this cobblestone surface now. This is Belgian pave in Manhattan. This is like a durability test track for the car, and we're getting all these range of inputs. A real great test for not just the longitudinal compliance of the suspension, multi-link. We're actually feeling, you know, just the great range of sensitivity through a whole range of lock angles. The ergonomics of the seats really fitting me well now. And they've got great support, very nice posture. I'm liking that a lot. Feeling very at home in Lucid Air. Yeah, well done. And this particular model's Grand Touring. So with Grand Touring having over 500-mile range, I think I could last in Manhattan for about a month before recharging. Who knows? Several weeks at least. I'm getting a lot of admiring glances now from people in the street. Do you like it? Lucid. Thank you. It's not in production yet. No. Later this year. No, please do. This car is so compact and usable in this urban setting. This compactness in a big city. It's eminently usable and really defines a new class of car with so much interior space and comfort, and yet the ability to just weave in and around the traffic, park easily, maneuver. It's a great combination. There we see a Porsche Taycan. We can get in places that Taycan can't. Here we go into the meatpacking district. This is getting interesting. Great part of town. So here we have the new Lucid building. I'm just pulling it around in front here. But here we have introducing luxury electric Lucid Air is coming to town. Here we're arrived. We're going to be big in Manhattan. I'm stuck at the red light. Very congested. Oh, someone's coming out. New York traffic. Oh, there's another red. Stuck on another red, but stuck on a red.
That is the Lucid Motors, baby. And I mean, that thing looks nice. I don't know what else you can say more about Lucid Motors. Again, that was CEO Peter Rawlinson. Let me get up to my mic. Peter Rawlinson. And he was a test sergeant, as you see, you know, making sure everything works. He's looking at the buttons. Okay, we need to adjust this a little bit more. We need to look at that a little bit more. We need to fix this, fix that. And then, of course, a lot of people is definitely looking at it and everything like that. So let me see. Jeanette Henderson says, I like that Lucid. Yeah, I love that Lucid, honestly. Because the Tesla, I was cool with Tesla. I never felt 100% connected to their vehicles. But with this Lucid, this is a whole different ball field for him. Tristan Williams says, started at $69K is just a dream for me. Hey, don't count yourself short. I heard the lotto's up this week. So don't count yourself short, man. Anybody can own one. You just need the money for it. Just remember that. But hey, all I got to say is this, that they're going to be really, really coming with it. And I really do feel that with all these EV companies coming out and everybody's wanting to start doing EVs in this is 2021, 4 more years. So in about 4 more years, everybody's committed to EV. You know, of course, Volkswagen's all in. We know that GM's all in. Ford is starting to come out with some stuff. Finally, they said something because they was quiet on it. Of course, you got Lucid Motors. Of course, you got Tesla. You got Rivian. You got Endurance trucks. There's another truck company, I think it's called Alpha. I wanted to put them in for the show, but I didn't have the time. So maybe next week. But you having all these people coming out with stuff. And remember, the initial batch of EV vehicles are going to be expensive right now, guys. Tesla is ahead of the curve. So Tesla is going to be able to do one that's about 20,000, 25,000 pretty soon. They're already working with it right now. When they're going to unveil it, we don't know. And when we can get it is another thing, because we know Tesla don't always release stuff that quickly because of whatever reason, production issues and stuff like that. But, I mean, this stuff is going to be awesome. And I just love Lucid Motors. I know they got some plants out. Maybe I'll try to sneak over and see if I can do some filming. You know what I'm saying? So get some Tesla drives or something. I mean some Lucid drives or something like that. So that's on Lucid, guys. So alrighty, starting with another company that a lot of people love, a lot of people love to hate. That is the Xbox. So with Xbox, we got a certain bit of news. If you guys haven't been hearing, that they have snagged to be able to play MLB Live 21 on the Xbox. Now, for those of you that know, MLB has been a PlayStation exclusive, mostly because the developer that's making it, which is San Diego Studios, is a first party to Sony. They are owned by Sony to make games for them. And MLB Live, I'm sorry, keep on saying Live. MLB The Show has always been a staple for the PlayStations for baseball games, and pretty much is the only legit baseball game that's out there. But it had to come a time where Sony had to renew their licensing with the MLB, and the MLB Association said, "Hey, we cannot absolutely just have this on one system anymore," you know. So let me actually close this system down, and let me make sure this is getting played. And this is playing. See, I don't understand why it does that sometimes. I have to check that out. So, because this video is playing fine. I'm not sure what's on that Lucid. That Lucid video was working before. So, anywho, let me go up to my notes here so I can make sure I have all the stuff. Here we go. But yeah, so the decision was when Sony renewed their license with the Major League of Baseball, they basically said, hey, you must develop it to be included in every system that we specify. Most likely, if you don't like to do this, we can take the license and take it to somewhere else. Sony's not going to lose up on that profit. This is, first of all, it's a great game. This, I bought last year's, I think I bought last year's. And it is a fun, dope game. It's really great. It really does feel like a simulator. They particularly, I mean, you can just see by the graphics how crispy it is. Like, look at that. Like, look like the buildings, even from the holes and stuff in the walls and everything like that of the stadiums. Like, they recreate everything. And you know, if it's Sony, they're going to do it big. But of course, it's MLB's product, Major League Baseball. So if you're not abiding to their rules, then you have to do something else. And of course, with that being said, hey mom, how you doing? Of course, with that being said, if they want it on something else, it's got to be on something else. You know what I'm saying? So now we have it on Xbox. Not only that we have it on Xbox, it's going to be available on Game Pass, which Game Pass, you know, is a subscription cost. So it's going to be on Game Pass day one, guys. So, hey, it is what it is. You know, and it's funny because we have all the Xbox fanboys now. So, you know, okay, I'm going to get on Xbox fanboys a little bit on this one, guys. Forgive me. Because Xbox fanboys are always like, we don't care about that crap. We already got the best games. We don't need no other games. All that crap can stay over there on the PlayStation, right? They always say this. You know, oh, we got Halo. We got Halo. How's that working out for you right now? We got Halo, you know. We got this, we got that. As soon as news came out, news dropped about this game being on Game Pass, oh, we got one of the best baseball games out in the world, and we don't have to pay for it, blah, 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 blah. First of all, you have to pay for Game Pass. Game Pass is about $20 a month. Well, no, not $20 a month. How much was it? Like $10 a month, I think. There is different subscriptions. I have to go back in my notes because I know I wrote them all down. But you have to pay for Game Pass. Game Pass is not free. Second of all, Game Pass does not include you having this Jesus Christ power. Why's my CPU usage back up to? Oh, probably because I opened up that web page. I should close it again. Man, I'm having all sorts of problems today for my stream. Let me make sure that other thing didn't come back up. Let me see. PowerPoint, XSplit block. Yeah, what is this V8 multi? Okay, let me see. It keeps buffering. Let me refresh. And it should be saying connect to the stream. Okay, how about now? You guys see me? It's probably going to take us a couple of seconds for you guys to hear me. Let me know if you guys can see me and hear me. Still frozen? I see you for the moment. Do you see me waving? Do you guys see me waving? Say I. Just put the letter I if you see me. We see and hear you, okay. Everybody else, anybody else? Just want to make sure. Let me type in the thing. Barely hear you. Let me turn my mic up. Check, 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 check. Check, check. You guys hear me? See me now? Okay. I don't know what the heck is going on with that. Everything's acting up today. So, some kind of weird extension that keeps on popping up. I'm going to have to see, because I haven't downloaded nothing really to my computer except from these footage. So, I'm not sure what's going on with my stream today. Let me see. And it keeps on, when it goes past 100%, that's when I'm having issues with PowerPoint. So, hopefully we're good now. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'll figure out what's going on. But anyway, where was I at? I was talking about Xbox fanboys, right? So, yeah. But it's just hilarious, I find, that these Xbox fanboys just be like, oh, we're going to get this. And then there's a rumor going around that Kojima Studios may be doing a project for Microsoft. And they're like, oh, we're about to get one of the best games, blah, blah, blah. Now, these are some of the same people, mind you, that said Death Stranding sucked. It was just a delivery boy game, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear from Xbox fans, honestly. I'm going to say these fake fans. They're really fake fans. Because at the end of the day, it's really all about the games, no matter what system you play on. But I just get so sick of these Xbox fans sometimes. Okay, you got MLB The Show, because MLB had to make sure that somebody developed the game for you. Because Microsoft was incapable of even paying somebody to make a game. Just because you got money doesn't mean you can just blow it all and, I can get somebody great. Sony is the powerhouse for video games, guys. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I love Microsoft with all my heart. But when it comes to games, nobody can do it better than Sony. And they can cry roof all they want that they got on the Xbox. Guess what? Sony's still making a game. It's PlayStation Studios, baby. You see that symbol that just came up? PlayStation Studios. You cannot get around that at all. But, hey, Sony had no other choice but to do it. And, they got it done. And that's that, man. Like, there's nothing else, need to be said about it. So, now, that being said, talking about Xbox, we have some other news. And this time, we're going on the Sony side of the fence. We have Forspoken. So, if you guys remember when I did the stream, I believe last year, where they was mentioning all the games for the PlayStation 5, everything like that, we had that game called Project Athea. And I played it, actually, the clip in the beginning of this show today. Well, guess what? This is the game. It is called Forspoken. And we have the trailer on that. If it plays, let's see.
Hey everyone, I'm Ella Balinska. I am so excited to announce to you all that I play the lead character Frey. As you may have heard, Square Enix and Luminous Productions revealed a sneak peek at a brand new scene and announced the official title of the game, Forspoken.
Quiet.
What?
Hide.
Is that a motherfucking dragon? Is it gone?
Yes, and we should leave this place as well.
With that thing out there? Forspoken is the first video game that I have been involved in, and is my first time doing performance capture, and I am loving every single second of it. Frey is a character I immediately connected with when this project was first brought to me. She's real, she's raw, she's a girl who both figuratively and literally has lost her way, and she's fighting for survival as she discovers where she fits in the world. I mean, there's so much more I want to say, but I'll save it for another time. See you all soon.
Now, I love Square Enix. Even though I have a lot of time to play with their games, because, you know, playing Final Fantasy and stuff, those are like 50, 60-hour games, sometimes up to 100 hours of games. And I used to play a lot of Final Fantasy online back when I was younger, like when I would just start working, come home from work and get online and play Final Fantasy. And then Final Fantasy X, I played a lot of. Final Fantasy, I think I also played 7. What was the other one? I played another one, the one with Cloud. I forgot which one I played with Cloud. But I played a lot of those. And they're super dope games. So this is something cool that they decided to do something completely different. This is an RPG. Ella Balinska, Ella Balinska, who's gorgeous, by the way, I like to say. She's playing protagonist. And this game's looking awesome. I mean, I can't wait to see this on the PS5. I really, really can't. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with the controllers, with the haptic feedback. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with the adaptive triggers. I mean, this is really, really going to be a game for the ages. And they're saying that, I didn't get no quotes from the developers, but they're saying that they're just scratching the surface of what they can do with the PlayStation 5 on this one. So, I mean, this was a great game, and I wanted to showcase this real quick. And, I mean, it just looks amazing, guys. And, I mean, if you look at Ella right there, you can just see, like, how real she looks onto the environment. And it looks like the action's going to be fast. Like, this is going to be like an action RPG, if I'm not mistaken. It looks awesome. So, I don't know. Did it say an end date? Because I didn't get an end date when they said. I think it's going to be 2022, I think they said, right? If I'm not mistaken about that. It was like 2022 or something. But this is going to be a game that's going to be on my radar. Because this is, for one, it's not a Final Fantasy title. So they're going somewhere completely different with everything, even though you got a lot of the same stuff with the monsters and the dragons and stuff like that. This looks like it's going to be a completely different story from what we're used to from anything coming out from Square Enix. Now, we know also that there's been a lot of rumors that Sony may be planning to buy Square Enix. How true that rumor is, we don't know. But let's just hypothetically say Sony buys Square Enix. That's going to really make their first party strong on an already top of a strong first party. Because like Microsoft has more first party steals, especially with their acquisition of ZeniMax, which includes Bethesda in there. I don't think even still they can match the power of what Sony first parties can do. And if they can get Square Enix with games like this as a first party, bro, like, geez. Let's see, Jenna Nason says that looks super cool. Yeah, it really, really does look super cool, man. And I cannot wait till this game releases. I gotta finish all my other games. I gotta get time to finish my other games. I ain't got no time. I'm always doing stuff. I got, even after this, I got a couple of videos I gotta do, some music to send out for people. So I've got a lot of work, but hey, man, you know, I'm gonna say Square Enix. Like, this looks like a winner, man. Good job, guys. Good job on Forspoken. I'll be looking forward to it, and hopefully we'll see it pretty soon, man. So, outside of Forspoken, We got some more PlayStation news, guys. So basically, we have that, where I was talking about Game Pass and MLB The Show being on Game Pass. We heard that Sony is planning for their own type of Game Pass. So from what we're hearing, Dave Jaffe, who is one of the original creators, I believe, of God of War, he says that there's been word that Sony is going to be coming out with a Game Pass like service possibly to the end of this year. Oh! So that's going to be interesting. Now, here's how I kind of feel about it. Because with Game Pass, it's kind of like a buffet. It's all you can eat type thing. You just download a game, get rid of it, download another game, download a million games, download 2 games. You do what you do with Game Pass. Here's my feeling about it. If a game comes out, I don't think it should be on a subscription-based model, especially for a AAA title. Now, Sony did something really, really good with Destruction All-Stars. So what they did with that game is that they decided to put it on Game Pass and not make it $70, which from what I'm hearing is a great decision from a lot of people. You really, really have to make sure that if you're going to have your game, it's going to be the top. Okay, and I'm lagging again. Now I can tell that one. Let me see. Usage is going at 100%. Let's see. Okay, we're going to catch it this time. Let's pause the video. Let's see if it goes down. So weird. What is going on? I don't have no other apps running. Snaps. Is there something running or updating in the background? Just in case, let me close my Outlook, which I always have Outlook running. I've never had an issue. But let's see if that helps out a little bit. That did go down a lot. That did go down a whole lot. Let's see. Was Outlook killing my computer? I doubt it, but yeah, see, it's going back at 100. We're gonna be living life dangerously till I figure out what's going on. Anyway, what was I talking about? With this service, I think Sony should not, because you will actually alienate the fan base for anybody that buys a PlayStation. If Sony decides to go down this route, if it's a flagship game, do not release it on day one on a Game Pass like service. Do not. Make it the 60, 70 bucks, whatever. Do not release it day one. It seems to be the mic because the videos are loud. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me turn up. I do got kind of... Actually, let me turn it up on this guy. I'll probably have it low on this. Let me see how high. 36, usually about. I'll have it. How about now, guys? You guys hear me better? You guys hear me a little bit better? Actually, let me turn off the fan because I probably got some fan noise now and I'm raising it. Or no, just turn it low. Let me know if you guys hear me a little bit better now. Turn it down just a snap bit. Just a snap bit. Okay. Cool. So what was I saying? Okay, so say yes. Everybody else hear me pretty good? It's probably gonna take a couple of seconds, so I'll keep on talking. Do not release it day one. Go ahead, release it like you normally do. Release it for 70, 60 bucks, and when you start seeing a steep decline of that game, that's the perfect time. Or like a couple years later, I have no problem with it because they're kind of like already doing that. You know, with the monthly games, they'll like 2-3 years later that they have, they'll actually have it out to where, you know, come out for like, you know, on the places now, or it comes out, you know, for the daily or the monthly game release where you can download it for PlayStation Plus for no extra cost, things like that. So I would say for Sony not to release it on that day. it would be a lot better for everybody to me. How I feel about subscription service, it depends. Like, I don't know. I like to kind of own my games, especially with the recent closures, which I didn't get to talk to. We'll probably talk about it next week. With the closures, some of the like the PlayStation 3 stores, the PlayStation Portable, which I don't have a problem with. The PS Vita, I kind of have an issue with. I'll get to that next week. Especially with those stores, like, I'd rather buy my games, man. And I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how to really feel about it yet. I guess I'd have to wait to see what Sony does, because a lot of people, like, they're talking about Jim Ryan a lot. Like, oh, Jim Ryan sucks. He's killing Sony, blah, blah, blah. Guys, have you guys seen the list of the games that's coming out exclusively to PlayStation? Like, we got Returnal coming out, April 30th, the end of this month, in a couple more weeks. We got Forspoken coming out. We got, hopefully, God of War don't get delayed. You got that coming out. You got Horizon's supposed to come out near the end of this year. You have that one coming out. You got Ratchet and Clank, guys. You have Resident Evil, guys. How many more games do you guys want? I mean, they can only make so many games at once, guys. Games takes years, especially for a new generation system. And it costs hundreds of millions of dollars now, guys. You got some of these AAA games literally costing 6, 7 figures, 8 figures, 9 figures. $100 million for some of these games to develop. They can't just rush the game out. Everybody been looking at Cyberpunk lately? Take that example. Rushed out the game before it was ready. Trying to do too much. Trying to have it on every single platform out there. And what ended up happening? It's a hot mess still till this day. That game been out for how many months now? And that is still a hot mess till this day. So I don't really want to hear about people talking about what Sony needs to do, because after starting with the 30th for Returnal, as soon as that stuff coming out, we ain't going to hear nobody start talking about, oh, Sony ain't coming out with games. We already got Miles Morales. We already got, what's the other one? Dark Souls, come out. Heck, I've been playing Astro's Playroom and been happy with Astro's Playroom. Like, dude, I still got PS4 games I ain't finished yet. I'll tell you guys all the time. Death Stranding, Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima. I still got to finish those games. I got PS3 games I can play still. I got Vita games I can still play and finish. I got a backlog. So I don't see how people complaining. Maybe these are people that don't have jobs that just, I don't know, stay in their parents' basement or something. I don't know. Maybe have all the time in the world to play every single video game they want. I don't have that time. I work probably about 80 to 90 hours a week, 40 hours for my day job alone, So it's like I'm still having fun with the games I still haven't been done with. And then, of course, you got Call of Duty, which I play with my brother, one of my best friends, Kevin, and then now my cousin I played with the other night, So it's like, dude, we got stuff to play. Like, why are you guys complaining about games? Like they're going to come out with games back-to-back, which is going to hurt them because everybody ain't got money for $70 games every other week. So Sony has to spread them out to make sure that, first, they got to get more systems. Second, make sure that everybody is able to buy them. Because if you just give games out, especially with games being like 30 hours, 40 hours, like, you don't want to just release game back-to-back like that. Miles Morales is still at the top of the list for selling games right now. Why even sell more games? Why even have a Gamepass like service right now when you still got games to play? I do not understand it. So, anyway, that's my rant. So, that's my rant, and that's PlayStation. So, that's that. Now, we're gonna go over to some more car stuff. We got GMC, baby. I gotta change back to my stuff. So we have GMC, and let me blow this up on this screen right here. Of course, they announced the EVs lately. So you see this guy right here. We heard about this guy a couple of months ago, right? Now we're gonna be about this guy right here. So this is the GMC Hummer EV SUV. I know that's a lot of words, but that's what it's called. So some of the stuff they coming out with is crazy for this guy. And these EVs, and this is, excuse me, these are not cheap. And Tristan, if you think that Lucid Motors was expensive, wait till you hear the price of this one. I'm gonna wait. Which, if you guys watch my episode, I mentioned the price on the truck. It's the same, but here's what GM basically had to say about it. GM's Hummer EV offers an exceptional balance of on-road performance and off-road capabilities, enhanced by a unique structure that allows our signature open-air experience. New features debuting on SUVs reinforce its roles as a tactile tool in almost any situations. So that's what Al Oppenheimer had to say about it. And dude, I mean, this thing just looks just beastly. Just look at that. And the sad thing is, it ain't gonna make no noise almost. It's an EV. It's an EV. It's an electric vehicle. This sucker has over 1,000 horsepower, guys. Like, I can just imagine how that punch feels when you hit that left foot. It'll probably throw you to the back seat. Not in your seat, into the back seat probably. You know? Like, dude, like, this thing is crazy, man. Look at that. That just looks like a beast, man, on the road. Anyway, here's some of the features that it has. I'll start reading them. It's a lot. So, interdependent battery structure that supports a unique double stack battery pack. So in other words, there's 2 layers of battery packs on top of it, guys. An available 3-motor ultimate drive that supports, that delivers up to 830 horsepower and up to 11,500 pound-foot of torque. Enough power for super fast 0 to 60 miles per hour sprints in approximately 3.5 seconds, which is available watts to freedom, based on GM estimates. So it's a little bit slower, 0.5 seconds slower than the truck version. Still very impressive for probably a hefty vehicle that big and getting, Jesus. Oh, it's just, man, it just makes me happy thinking about this sucker, you know. Where was I? New satellite rendering, trail mapping, power allows drivers to discover and navigate off-road trails while monitoring their vehicle's energy consumption in real time with community-based energy forecasts through their My GMC app. So that's a pretty good feature right there, because, you know, you are dealing with the electric. You can't just fill up with gas, or maybe there'll be something that become maybe a portable battery pack you can take along with you, maybe charge it. I don't know. Solar power, maybe put some solar power on it, you know. They will have also new available power station generators that enables 19.2 kilowatt AC charging generator functionality and the ability to charge other EVs. So that one I'm not so clear on, because I'm not sure what does that mean. Does that mean that you can just plug it in from a cable from the charging port to another vehicle's charging port if it runs out? Or is there a separate battery pack? It does say they have 2 layers on it. So, you know, what does that mean necessarily? Great degree of customization via buttons on the center stack, and nearly 200 accessories will be available for Hummer EV. So that's good. So they're going to really, really back this platform, you know. And, you know, with the Aria, you know, they come out with, and we got the Hummer EV, and they're going to come out with more. GM said they got 30 vehicles coming out by 2025, just purely EVs. They're going all in. Master of maneuverability with nearly 9 inches less wheelbase than the Hummer EV pickup, giving it the best-in-class off-road proportions with greater departure and breakover angles and a tighter turning circle of only 35.4 feet or 10.8 meters with 4-wheel steer. So, you know, this vehicle, just like the truck, is going to be able to have that 4-wheel steering, so all the wheels can move left to right. And they're saying even tighter circle than even the truck version, the pickup version. And an immersive experience that puts the drivers in the center of every moment, including customizable user experience features with open air driving experience with a standard infinity roof with removable sky panels and the iBar. I love that removable panel, man. It puts me back in the days when I used to have my Camaro with the T-tops, man. large 13.4-inch diagonal infotainment screens and 12.3-inch diagonal driver information center display that conveys a wealth of performance and driver awareness information, including trail mappings, projections from the My GMC app. One, in-vehicle energy app that monitors energy use, sets up charging schedules, battery temperature conditioning, and more, right from the infotainment screen, which is good, you know, because most people are going to have fun. They probably ain't going to be thinking about charging, you know, and it's going to be a learning experience with these new EV vehicles. And the more time goes on, we're going to have a lot more charging stations. We're going to have charging stations in the house. Hopefully we get the charging station in apartment buildings. I mean, they're raising prices anyway. Might as well give us something, right? Digital key. This is one. Oh, did I skip one? Oh no. Digital key 10 allow owners to use their smartphone as key fobs for their Hummer EV. The technology detects the owner's phone and its location in proximity to the vehicle, enabling a number of passive operations such as approach lighting, entry, unlock, and vehicle operation. That I love, guys. Digital keys, especially with your phone, is coming. Remember last year when we did the Apple event? We talked about the Apple event before they canned me. You know, when they was talking about that digital key and using technologies, Samsung's coming out with it too. I can't think of the name right now. It's I can't think of the name, but you know the technology where ultra wideband UWB or UWB. I'm sorry. Ultra wideband, where the chip in your phone that's encrypted, and you go up and you unlock your car with your phone and everything like that. Like that stuff is coming, guys. That stuff is coming in a not too distant future, and I'll be excited for it. Honestly, I don't really see a reason for keys. I mean, they're pretty much eliminating a key anyway. It's not even a key for a lot of cars no more. It's a fob. They're already doing it. So, you know, I know some people are like, oh, I'd rather have a key. Well, you don't have a key. You have a $400, $500 fob. There's no key. A key is something that you stick in and turn. You know, the fob you leave in your pocket. That's not a key. And if you have a smartphone, what's the difference? You know, the only thing is when you change phones, you know, are you able to transfer them, and how does that process work? You know, so which I'm sure they have like some kind of fob still for you, or like I know Tesla has like the little cards you can still use and stuff like that. And here's one, HD Surround Vision 7 with up to 14 camera views available. Ultra Vision 7 Ultra up to 17 camera views with underbody cameras included with available extreme off-road packages. I don't see a need for 17 cameras, guys. I don't see a need for 14. I got front and back of my car, just 2 cameras, and happy with that. These fools talk about 14 and 17 cameras with the extreme off-road package, which how much that going to cost? Probably another 10 grand. Off-road ridges offer a myriad of information related to the Hummer EV selectable capabilities and performance readouts in the off-road driving scenarios. Everything from ride height to e-locker engagement to compass headlings, pitch, roll status, and more. There's a lot of stuff on that one, right? And then 20 modules, double stack ultimate batteries that will offer more than 300 miles of range trail on a full charge without the available extreme off-road package and power for 3 motors. So that's interesting to say without. 3-motor electronic 4-row drive system offering the equivalent of GM's estimate of up to 830 horsepower and GM estimate of 11,500 pound-foot of torque. 800-volt DC public fast charging 13. I think those numbers, I think those like little ones in these copied for some reason. But anyway, fast charging capabilities up to 300 kilowatts. Industry first technologies mechanically switches the batteries from parallel to series mode during charging. So that's interesting. So I guess they are for some reason in parallel. So parallel is like you connect all the positives together and all the negatives together on the leads. So you know how your battery has a positive and negative. Even like a AA, the top's positive, the bottom's negative. So I guess all of them are like connected together, but then they're in series when it's charging to get up to like the 300 kilowatt, 800 volt charging. Regen on demand, which can slow a vehicle to a full stop without pressing on the brake pedals and feeds the energy back to the vehicles, which is going to be good. You're going to need that, especially going off road. One pedal driving in terrain mode. One pedal driving can slow the vehicle to a full stop using the accelerator pedal, providing very fine control, while terrain mode uniquely integrates the brake system with one pedal driving, giving the driver precise control while off-road riding and rock crawling. So, rock crawling, guys? New available power station generator. The new power station generator 2 offer. We already went over through this. I don't know why they repeated that again. With enhanced vehicle hardware, the Hummer EV SUV can. Okay. I see. Okay, let me actually read this. New available power station generator. The new available power station generator 2 offers significant external powering capabilities to power off-road adventures and more. With enhanced vehicle hardware, the Hummer EV SUV can jump charge another electric vehicle at 240 volts, 25 amps, 6,000 watts, and power a variety of equipment and accessories at 120 volts, 25 amps, and 3,000 watts. So, or kilowatts, I'm sorry. 3 kilowatts. That's interesting. So you can jumpstart this with another EV vehicle. Now, for the price. That's the price, guys. Then we get a. That's the price. 100 grand, man. 100 grand. You over there talking about that Lucid Air. That Hummer's gonna run you a little bit more. So these are not gonna be cheap vehicles by any stretch of the imagination, guys. But hey, they do what they do, man. And it's just awesome to see like innovation though. It's really awesome to see these new EV vehicles coming to life and looking better. We really do just need them to get cheaper, but we are at the forefront of it. So they'll get cheaper, we'll get more range, but you know it's going to take some time. It really is going to take some time. So thank you, GM and GMC. My throat parts at that, man. Drink some more, actually. And that's the good stuff right there, though. But anyway, let's go to our last subject matter of the day. That is company I've been talking about, OnePlus, baby. Who's ready for some OnePlus? Good word. So, for those of you guys that know, OnePlus is coming for your smartphones. They're going to start killing your smartphones. If you have an iPhone, if you have a Samsung, you're going to want to really to start paying attention to OnePlus. This phone has been compared to a lot of them, and especially the Samsung S21. They've really been doing a comparison of them, and it's about $300 cheaper, man. Honestly, I'm going to be realistic with people. If you're not big on Samsung's new phone, look at OnePlus, honestly. And if you're not an iPhone enthusiast, look at OnePlus. It's a great value, and we're going to go over it in a little bit. But let's go ahead and hopefully play the video. Let's see. OnePlus, baby. OnePlus. Dude, I cannot say enough about this. I really can't say enough about OnePlus. They got a lot of stuff going for them. And you can see in this nice Arctic color. I think they got 3 colors. They got the Arctic, they got the green, and they got the black color. So they got 3 of them. So this right here, I don't think I have any pictures on the 9. But this is going to be the Pro right here, the 9 Pro. You got 4 cameras on it. So you got your main camera, you got your ultra wide camera, you got your telephoto, and you have your monochrome camera. The 9 does not have I believe the telephoto camera. This thing's a beast, man. This thing's really a beast. This uses the Snapdragon 888, which is the current flagship model right now. It's the current flagship, so it's got great performance. 6.7-inch screen. You got 12 gigabytes of memory on it. You got about 256, I think? Yeah, 256 gigabytes of storage. Here's the thing, guys. I'm going to go over to its charging abilities, guys. Its charging abilities. It is ridiculous. So, here's the thing, guys. This thing has 2 batteries in it, okay? It's not one big battery. There is 2 batteries in this phone, okay? My Surface Duo has 2 batteries. It has a bigger one on this and a smaller one on this. I can tell you, I am loving, and I mean loving, the dual battery systems, guys. I'm just loving it. There's nothing better, I think, than this dual battery system. And if the OnePlus is anything like the Dual, I mean, it should be awesome. But here's the thing with my Dual, which OnePlus does it better. It has wired charging. It does, 65 watts, guys. Most smartphones are around 20 watts. Okay? The Surface Duo is about 18, 20 watts. This thing has 65 watt charging, guys. Jesus. What? So, technically, you can bring your phone from being completely dead to 100% in less than 30 minutes of having it, guys. Bro. I want you to think about that for a minute, guys. I want the Apple enthusiasts, guys, to think about this. Everybody that owns an iPhone is always plugging up their phones. Not only this thing's going to have a bigger battery than any iPhone out there, you're going to have charging from it being completely dead to 100% in less than 30 minutes, guys. Think about that for a minute. Think about that. That's better than Samsung. That's better than Apple. That's better than LG. That's better than Sony. Better than Asus, guys. Check this out. They also have wireless charging on this guy, right? You have wireless charging. The wireless charging for this is 50 watts. Think about it, guys. Like I said, my Dual is about 20 watts. The wireless charging, no, this is plugged. You have no wireless charging. You have to be plugged. The plugs is 20 watts. The wireless charging abilities on the 9 Pro and the 9, you can charge your phone from dead to 100% in about 45 to 50 minutes, guys. Jesus. The wireless charging. Now, the chargers will work on other devices, they said, but it'll be back down to that 20 watt, maybe 30 at the most charging. But guys, think about it. Wireless charging on this guy can charge your phone from dead to 100% in about 45 to 50 minutes. That's just nuts. That really is nuts, guys. And I just feel like this is going to take it to a whole different level. And there go PowerPoint again. I just feel like this is going to take it to a whole nother level for everything, because it's like, that is just amazing what OnePlus is doing. And there's a lot of people that say, oh, well, Oppo, phones look the same. I don't know what this new one, the 9 is a little bit different. It's going to hit a little bit different, And then you have like all the cameras in it. 2 of them are Sony lenses. You got the telephoto, and they've been battling back and forth Now, from what I'm hearing, it's still not as good as the Samsung cameras or the iPhone cameras, but it gets close. You know, it does get close. And for a flagship device to even get close to what, you know, a phone that costs $300 to $400 more than what it costs, with basically the same processors in it, that's freaking amazing. That really, really is amazing, guys. And I can just tell you, man, like, if I wasn't so stuck on the Surface Duo right now, I'll be getting me a OnePlus. Yeah, I'll be having me a OnePlus right about now, guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even no question. And heck, maybe I'll get a secondary phone. You never know. This thing is amazing. And I've always been really, really willing to OnePlus, to be honest with you. So, you know, I'm going to definitely keep my eyes on this. But if you're looking for a new phone right now, you guys might just want to consider just going on getting a OnePlus. And they just announced that they got full 5G services with T-Mobile, and I've been hearing great things about it. So if you're with T-Mobile, you definitely want to look at this phone. They're saying it's better than any other 5G phone out in the market right now. I'm not sure if T-Mobile blocking signals from other devices or doing something, you know, singular with this, but that's what they're doing. You know, and of course they got that the Hasselblad partnership for the next few years, that $150 million deal that they got. A lot of cameras, like I said, they said it's not as good as Apple or Samsung yet, but they said the shutter speed on this thing is faster than any smartphone they ever touched. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking at something to get like a good shutter speed and everything like that, you might want to look at this phone. This captures great shutter speed. And I'm going to be honest, guys, the smartphone qualities are so good right now that you won't notice a whole lot of its deficiencies. And you can look at channels I look at, like Mr. Who's Boss, and a couple of other people, and they've been comparing cameras and stuff like that. But he says, Mr. Who's Boss basically says that the comparison is like, this is like a B plus to an A minus, and the Samsung S21 is like an A plus. Which I'll take an A minus B plus any day of the week, you know, if that's how the camera's going to look, you know. So, I mean, that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? That's not bad at all. And with this Hasselblad partnership, it's going to get that much better. That much better. This is just the first time they're collaborating, you know. And, you know, you see it right there with the Hasselblad camera. And that's why they have the NASA, because they was the one that went to space, blah, blah, blah. But I can see the camera's getting better and really, really throwing Apple and Samsung for the money. They already are. They're already making a run for their money right now with this OnePlus. OnePlus is coming, and it's crazy because they got rid of CarPlay, or they didn't get rid of him. He left for nothing, which I gotta get to. I've been wanting to get to that story, but with CarPlay, it's just amazing what OnePlus is doing. And I don't think, honestly, I don't think that they're going to be, how can I put this? I don't think that they're going to be not big in the future. The 9, I think, is really going to solidify it as the top 3 phones. Because we only really got 2. We need one more. I think it's going to be OnePlus, guys. I've been saying that. I really, really feel like it's going to be OnePlus, you know. And they don't come out with a million phones. One thing about Samsung, they got a million phones everywhere. I don't like it. Like, just come out with 3, maybe 4 phones. One for budgets and whatever like that. You know, yeah. How you guys feeling about the OnePlus? How you guys liking it? I love it. I love what they're doing. Everything about it. Let's go and see some specs real quick. But I really, really do think that they have something here with the with these OnePlus 9s and OnePlus Pro. It's amazing, you know. So I'll go ahead and pop up some of the specs right here. Most of the specs are going to be alike, so I'll read it out. 6.7-inch screens, like I said it was earlier. 1316 by 1440, 525 ppi, 120 hertz OML LED, and it's going to have Corning Gorilla Glass, so it prevents it from scratches, everything like that. They use a customized Oxygen OS, which is based off of Android 11, customized Of course, they got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 with their Adreno 660 processor in it. It's 5G, obviously. It's also got 12 gigabytes of LPDDR5 RAM, so it's to give you some pretty good flagship performances right there. That is equal to iPhones and the S series of Samsungs. 256 gigabytes of storage. I don't think this has external storage, so I wish they will bump that up to like 512, honestly. But just like, I mean, same thing for my Dual. It's about 256. That's like the sweet spot, I guess. 4,500 milliamp hours battery life. That's more than any iPhone that's being manufactured right now, and that's about the same as the Samsung Note 20, and a little bit under the S21. Warp charger, 65T, 65-watt charging, wireless charging, 50 watts. It's got about 5 cameras on it. So you got the 48 megapixel Sony camera, 50 megapixel Sony camera for the ultra wide, 8 megapixel telephoto camera, and a 2 megapixel monochrome camera. And the front's got a 16 megapixel Sony camera on there. It can do 8K video at 30 frames per second, 4K video at up to 120 frames per second, and 1080p up to 60, which that's kind of weird because you would think 1080p you would do about 120 frames per second. So that's kind of a weird stat, but whatever. Well, most people probably don't do 1080p at 120 frames anyway, unless you're on a computer gamer. You got 5G LTE, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, NFC, GPS, USB-C 3.1. So all the current technologies right there. It uses a nano SIM. It's got dual stereo speakers and uses Dolby Atmos technology. And it does have a fingerprint scanner. And that price starts about $1,069. So good price, man. That's good price. And then, almost the same for the OnePlus 9. I'll just read off what's different. So a 6.55 inch 2400 by 1080p, 420 PPI, 120 hertz OML LED. Also uses Gorilla Glass. All the other stuff is the same. Instead of 12 gigabytes of RAM, it uses 8 gigabytes. And instead of 256 gigabytes of storage, it uses about 128 gigabytes of storage. Same size battery, uses all the chargers. The main cameras on this one's a little bit different. It uses the same ultra-wide camera. It does not have the telephoto camera on it. It does use still the same 16 megapixel front camera. The video is a little bit different, so it don't do 120p on 120 frames in 4K mode. It does still have all the Wi-Fi 6, 5G, blah blah blah, all that same nano SIM, dual speakers, fingerprint sensor, and it starts at a price. Dude, this price is awesome. $730, guys. Like, that's a... I also got to say, I forgot to mention this point. So on the OnePlus 9 Pro, the screen's a little bit curved. It's not that curved, but it's a little bit curved. And just the OnePlus 9 is a flat screen, so there's no curvature on the sides of the phone. So note that. So, especially for you guys that, you don't want a lot, but you want a great phone with a lot of flagship features and a flat screen, you're going to get the OnePlus 9. If you want a smartphone that has all the bells and whistles and a little bit of curved screen to fit your hand a little bit better, you're going to want to go with the 9 Pro, okay? So that's the OnePlus 9 Pro and OnePlus 9. So good stuff. Just when you thought we was done, we ain't done yet. Not with OnePlus. They also came out with something different. They came out with something everybody was asking for. Their watches, baby. They got watches. So OnePlus has also unveiled in the same event that they have a smartwatch that's coming out. So the cool thing about this is that it's going to be man, you guys think the OnePlus is amazing. Once you see this watch, let's go ahead and roll the video right now. We got watches. So I'm not sure if you guys saw everything and read every word what they have there, but we'll digest it right now. Dude, this watch is amazing. So you got a 1.39 inch OLED, 326 PPI. Got 4 gigabytes of memory on it, so you can put a few songs on there. Optical heart rate. So no, the new Samsung, the new Apple optical heart rate sensor, right? And bud oxygen sensor. GPS, Bluetooth 5.0, 402 milliamp hour battery. And with that 402 milliamp hour battery, guys, you get 14 days. That's 2 weeks of battery usage, baby. Guys, let's put this in perspective. My watch, I got the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. 3 days before it dies. Same thing with the Apple Watch. If you're looking at like some of the the Fossil watches, the Fossil smartwatch, which uses the Google Wear, you only have about 2 days worth of usage. This watch, guys, 14 days. Think about it for a minute. 14 days. I don't know how OnePlus did it. I really don't know. You know, I really would like to see this watch. What I haven't seen is like a payment system. I do know they use their own. I'm not sure if they'll use their own OS, like a customized OMS or something like that. But guys, no smartwatch does 14 days of usage, 2 weeks worth of usage until this one came out. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see, like, what is really like all this stuff, man. You know, like, it's just amazing. And I'll put the specs up right here, but it's just really is amazing how great. Why my specs didn't come out? It's acting up. It's acting up again. Whatever. Either that or I forgot to put it in, maybe that slide. But yeah, it's just crazy to see like all this great stuff coming out from OnePlus, man. Oh, and by the way, the price on this guy, $160. Your new Apple Watch and your new Samsung Watch going to cost anywhere between $300 to $600. The OnePlus with 14 days worth of battery usage, guys, is $160, guys. $160. Again, if you're in the market for a new phone, guys, OnePlus, send me a check for promoting you guys. $160, guys, for the watch. That's insane, man. That's insane. Let me see. We got some comments here. Jania said, what? Yep, what? Michelle says, nice. Jeanette says, that's looking sharp. Jania says, 160, not bad. Not bad at all when you're considering the closest competition is about $200 to $300 more. You know? So, Jeanette Henderson said her birthday coming up. So, hopefully somebody buys a smartwatch for her. So, but yeah, that's crazy, man. Now, they do not have capabilities yet with iPhone. So just know that there's no compatibility with iPhone yet, guys. It's only available for Android phones right now. If they're gonna come out with Apple capabilities, we don't know. But that's what we got right now. You know, that's OnePlus, man. Never settle. Never settle, man. That's pretty much our show, guys. How, you guys got any questions about anything? Anybody have any questions, anything we went over? The main issues I had today with tech. I gotta, just thinking about it, I'm looking at my memory usage and it's over 16 gigabytes. So I've been waiting to get a new gig stick because you guys know I rebuilt my computer. And I've been redoing a lot of stuff. So my old computer has 64 gigs, so maybe that's why it's at 100% usage. Maybe some of the media rich stuff. So I might just have to bite down, just pay more money for RAM. But yeah, anybody got any questions about anything? Anybody in the comments? Hope you guys enjoyed the show. some awesome stuff today, guys. Really some awesome stuff. And there's so much more we could have went on. Technology is just advancing. We got the EVs coming out, man. And the EVs, guys, the EVs are coming. Like, EV vehicles are gonna be here. Like, there are so many. I got more. We're gonna, I'm gonna try to do the Kia released one. Jaguar been doing one. Audi been coming out with one. So we're gonna do all those. And hopefully we'll be showing them on next week's show. What else we got? We got more stuff from Tesla, I believe, coming out. We're gonna definitely have more stuff from Lucid Motors. I'm gonna try to go for Rivian. I'm gonna try to get that Alpha brand. So we're probably gonna do more with the EVs. Of course, we got games. We got Returnal about to come out on the PlayStation, baby. Returnal PlayStation 5. So we got that stuff coming out. Of course, we went over and talked about a lot of things over. What else did we talk about today? I forgot. Dealing with all the issues. Logitech, man. That stuff sucks with Logitech. I'm gonna actually go on and blaze them up on that one. New TVs, guys. Sony Bravia. Getting some great reviews. If you guys are in the market for a new TV, look at Sony. You know, if you got the Microsoft Xbox, MLB The Show, Gamepass, lucky for you guys. You know, good for you guys. And of course, the OnePlus guys. Like, I can't say enough about OnePlus right now. That's some good stuff right there. You know, it's just really amazing to see a company, you know, small and just growing, you know. And I've been following them for a couple years now. I'm just seeing them grow and then starting to have great products at a better price point. And they're really trying to attack the American market. So if you guys happen to get a OnePlus 9 or the OnePlus Watch, let me know, guys. You know, I really want to see what you guys, you know, come out and what your impression is. I'm gonna try to find a store to see if they have this phone. So I want to test drive it a little bit and see what it does. So yeah. Outside of that, we're gonna be getting ready for next week's show and everything like that. And we're gonna have a good one because I didn't get to it this time. But we had right my head of that song. There we go. You know what? The software updated too, so that's probably why. But next week we should hopefully be talking about some PlayStation 5. I got a little segment I couldn't get to it in this one, but we'll be definitely talking about the PS5 next week. And my impression spending lots of hours with the PlayStation, so we'll be talking about a lot of that stuff. So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the show, and thank you for bearing with me with all the technical issues I have today. You know, hopefully I have them all ironed out by next week, and we're gonna go from there, man. You know, thanks for joining my show. Again, if you're watching it, hit the like button. Let me turn this up. I'm not sure it's loud from music. Hit the like button at the bottom. If you're new to the show, thank you for joining me. You know, and claps off to my Patreons. Everybody that's Patreons, thank you for supporting me all the time. If you like the show, please hit the like button. If you're on right now, before you guys leave today, hit the like button, please. That really helps me with YouTube and the transitions. We're up at almost 80 people, guys. Almost 80 subs. We're getting close to 100. Getting close to 100. I need 22 more subs, so please spread the word if you like the channel, guys. Anybody that may be interested in everything. Also, if you're new, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right there at the bottom. Hit the bell notification. It'll let you know whenever I go live, upload a video, and all those good things. And of course, got my Facebook, got my Twitter, and then if you want to join my Patreon, we got 3 subscription tiers. I am working on some swag. Not official yet, I'm still working on stuff. I've been busy doing other projects and stuff, so I gotta finish those up so I can hop back on the merch. But we'll get them done, man. So everybody's saying great show. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for supporting me as always. And that's it. So hey, you guys be safe. I know stuff's opening back up, so I hope you guys enjoy yourself in a safe manner. Make sure you still wear your mask. Make sure you still wash your hands, all that good stuff. And love your neighbors. And we'll see you on the flip side. So this is Mark Keyse. This is the Keyse Review. Peace, love, one. Be safe, guys. I will see ya next week. Laters, alligators. One.
yeah. Tommy G. My friends and family said that this could never be, 'cause we're so different, you'll end up leaving me, yeah. But baby, don't you know that living in the past, a love like ours, we know it's gonna last. Smooth as chocolate, you're warm as the sun, yeah. I got something for you, baby. It will make you run, yeah. Feeling so strong, make love all night long.
Yo voy a hacerte el amor en la cama, porque tú sabes que tú eres mi dama. Ey, Tennessee es que te junta, tú sabes que tú eres mi princesa.
Yeah. It don't matter if you want it on the low. Celebrating 'cause we doing it our way. You better tell me how you doing that, no. It's still the warm up. Mueble muy te avec comme moi pas blé gaspiller ton corps. Baby, tu me côté tout place où plein de sun, 'cause I need your body to love. Smooth as chocolate, yeah. You're warm as the sun, yeah. I got something for you, baby. It will make you run, yeah. Keep it up, front, front. Keep it up, front, front. Ooh, baby, I had a great fall. Just ain't no excuse, 'cause I let my love run loose. Now I wanna make it up to you, but I guess it ain't no use. I played around and I did the pound, girl, till you put me down. Now I can't let nobody know that I'm the world's biggest clown. Keep it up, front, front. Keep it up, front, front. Ooh-wee, baby, I had a great fall. Keep it up, front, front. Keep it up, front, front. Ooh-wee, baby, I had a great fall.
Hey y'all, we're gonna have a party now. Huh. We're gonna get on down to the morning light. We're gonna bump till the break of day. Everybody come on. Big fun tonight. Yeah, come on. Everybody come on. Big fun tonight. We're gonna party with the ladies, y'all.
To get to know you, so I could show you that I could mend your broken heart. You could make a new song if you play your cards right. You'll find love and ecstasy. Big fun, we can have it all, girl. Just say you will. Big fun tonight. Girl, it will be so nice. Big fun, we can have it all, girl. Just say you will. Big fun tonight. Girl, it will be so nice. You can cash your chips in, you know I'll let you win, girl. Make a gamble with your heart. You'll find that my loving is worth more than a dozen, than any guy that you would choose. Big fun, we can have it all, girl. Just say you will. Big fun tonight. Girl, it will be so nice. Big fun, we can have it all, girl. Just say you will. Big fun tonight. Girl, it will be so
Big fun tonight. Big fun tonight. Hey, we're gonna party down your hall. Big fun tonight. Big fun tonight. Hey, we're gonna do it right. Yeah. Huh. Big fun tonight. Big fun tonight. Hey, we're gonna party down your hall. Big fun tonight. Big fun tonight. Hey, we're gonna do it right. Ladies. And you love it. Hey, gonna party with the fellas tonight. Are ya?